Okay, so I've realized that the way that I set up this FM9 floorboard for the band is not going to work, because I'm singing and playing, and the way I set it up, I've already done a little bit of messing with it, but basically you'll see here, see my foot here, the way I set it up was scenes is here, which is the amps, and then effects was the next one, which was effects, which when I first started this sounded like such a great idea. But once I started learning the songs and singing and playing, man, this is not a good idea. This is just not a good idea. And I thought, today I watched a little something about that dude. He's like worship leader guy. This is like a YouTube guy. But I was watching him do his little setup for his, I think he's an FM9 guy too, but he also has the Pod Go, or, the little Line 6. And that's what he was saying. He had it set up so it's all on one thing, so it's real simple, because he says, I'm singing the whole time. If I'm just playing lead guitar or whatever, I can do all kinds of cool stuff, but it's not going to work for singing. So we're changing this. So the way this is going to be is, what's happening here is, if we go back to here, okay, this is going to be where I'm going to work from, which is called scenes, okay? And on scenes, I used to have like just tap tempo, a boost, and I can't remember something else, but nothing pertaining to a tuner. I don't need a tuner because I have a tuner on my thing. I could do a hold for the tuner. But what I want to do is this scenes thing's got to go. So basically I've got Fender, which is cleans, like this. We've got rhythm, which is the JVM. All right. Then we've got crunch, which is the same amp, but now heavier. I'm switching with my foot. And then the lead has the built-in boost with the little bit of chorus and a little delay right in it. So if I go lead, now you'll see. Okay. Fingers are beginning to move. So I'm just staying on this from now on 2. There's not going to be a 4, because you'll see if I go from scenes to effects, I'm going from 2 to 4. There's no more 4. No more 4, just 2. So what I want to do is, here I want to switch this to effects to drive 1. And we'll call this overdrive. I don't know what we're going to call it, but whatever. For now, that's fine. Yeah. So now if I go here and I get a little bit of gain, right? And now I've got choruses here. Oh, wait a second. Sorry about that. Chorus. I'm sitting. This is kind of not optimal, but so here's a little bit of gain. Get the gain off. And chorus. And then I've got quarter echo. So what I'm thinking on that is, maybe what I'll do is on quarter echo, I'll have that as my main. And then what I'll do is I'll come here and I'll go effects. And this is where we're kind of figuring it out. I don't really totally know this. Delay 2, delay 1, which is actually the dotted A. So it's kind of backwards, but this is echo quarter, and then this would be echo. Oh no, sorry about that. Echo D8 dotted eighth. Okay? So now the way this is now take it off. Now I guess if I hold it, I get the dotted now. I guess if I look here, let's save where we're at. If I look here, I should see, right, that delay is on. Now if I go here, do I shut it off? No, it just engages. This is what I don't totally understand how this works. Let me see, hold on. So would I have to hold it to shut it off? Oh, okay. All right. That I get it. So now I go, I've got my quarter delay. I got no delay. Here's my tap, 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 tap. Now I go quarter delay on. Perfect. Now I get it off. No delay. Now I just hold it and I go. Now if I want to shut that off, I have to. Because if I tap it once, I bet I get both delays. So look at that. I don't want that. Now I hold it and I lose that other delay. Because I thought that would probably be a good way to do it. So they're both here on the one thing. And the reason being is that most songs, all the songs will basically have either dotted or they'll have a quarter note. And that's it. That's the whole thing. So now I've got my tap tempo, right? We're recording. My tap tempo is on the rear. So if you come here, you get a rhythm. And I hold it. On. I've got this here set up. That's it. So this is now the new setup. So I'm going to rotate over to here. Edge of breakup. Rhythm. Crunch. And then lead. Which already has a little bit of chorus on it. One thing I have to get used to is sometimes I click it again to go to the other amp, but I have to get, but this is it. So this is have it on. There's a setting for this. What's happening is, and Leon was talking about, and I don't know where it is. It's called where when I click over to another patch and I go back, it stays. I don't want it to stay. So I can't remember what he called that. All right, so I finally figured out the scene revert. So it's in, well, it doesn't matter where it is, right? It's in general, in MIDI, remote, and no, sorry, setup, MIDI remote, enter, and there it is, scene revert, and it's on now. So you'll see, if I hit this guitar, right, I put on my chorus. Now I got my chorus, put on some delay. And now I go to edge of breakup, and when I go back to Fender, it's off, and that's what I want. Yes.